confidence. Effortlessly, you let them know who is in command. You just that and more. Don't forget it. God worked hard on you for sure. Lexus, Exodus. Shout out to my exes.
Y'all black females out here, y'all don't understand the struggles of being a black man out here in America and not knowing whether or not you gonna make it home to your children every night because of the police gunning you down.
But don't y'all be out here gunning each other down?
Okay, but we ain't talking about that.
Hell, don't y'all be rapping about killing each other in music?
We ain't talking about that either. We can talk about killing each other in rap music, but we don't like the police killing us. Stay on subject, woman.
You brought up your kids. Tyrone, you don't even see your kids.
And then, yeah, I be trying to see my kids. You know my baby mamas be tripping because I don't want to be with none of them, so they be holding my kids from me. You know that.
Okay, but your baby mama saying you don't get them no child support either.
Okay, but I still be going out my way to try to see them.
They live 5 minutes from my house, Tyrone.
That is out my way, woman. See, y'all, that's why we don't like y'all black women's mouths. Y'all run y'all mouth too much. Y'all always bringing up stuff that's irrelevant.
Well, was you cheating on me irrelevant?
I only cheated on you 10 times. You act like I do it every day, bruh. See, that's why we date women of other races, man.
Hey, boos, hey. It is Lexus Exodus, leader of the Black Woman Exodus. Before we do anything, very quickly, please like and subscribe. The Dusties are triggered, y'all, and YouTube is trying to censor your girl by shadow banning the channel and channels like mine. The best way to combat that is by organic engagement. So please like and subscribe very quickly. It is free. Spam the comment section. Support your girl. It is free and it is greatly appreciated. This is another installment of my series called the Blackistan Zoo, where we profile the dusty derelicts, crazy creatures, and animals in Blackistan. Happy Friday, guys. I'm so happy to be here to speak with you guys. TGIF. I hope you had a wonderful week. I want to chat, guys. This has been pressing on my heart. We need to talk. I've been silently observing Black women as a collective ever since I divested, and very critically over the past few years. And not divested women's behavior, of course. We are a very small minority of the Black women population, but I've been observing Black women as a whole since being divested, and I'm concerned, y'all. I'm worried. I see a lot of you guys online falling for 50-50 relationships. That's a problem. So I see a lot of you guys being hoodwinked and falling for this idea that during dating, he should be treating you sometimes and you should be treating him sometimes. Oh, you guys think that your partner works, so you should work too. He pays half the bills, so, it's 2022, so women should contribute half too. And I'm concerned, y'all. And Black women specifically have fallen for this ideology because we've always muled. We're accustomed to muling and slaving. And the fact is that due to Whack men's shortcomings, collectively, we know that they are the most incarcerated. They are the least educated and the least employed. So we've always had to work. We've always had to pick up the slack to fill in the gaps for the homes that we're left with that are fatherless. We've always had to carry the community on our shoulders. And that combined with us just living in the 21st century where women in general are more highly educated than former years and where women are prospering or in more high earning professions in general than ever. We've fallen for the okie doke. And the fact is 50-50 is a fallacy. Okay. And so I wanted to talk about that tonight because as a woman, you're tasked with the burden of carrying a man's children for 9 months. You warp and morph your body. You totally lose your figure. You gain weight. You experience nausea, heartburn, everything hurts. If you're like me, I had swollen ankles. Not to mention the abnormally high mortality rate that Black women in particular are at risk for when we decide to birth these fools' big-headed ass kids. I personally experience preeclampsia and almost died while in labor. And I'm very, very vocal about that and very transparent about my experiences. So we are literally risking our lives to birth children, Black women. If you are lucky and your guardian angels are around and you survive, you'll nurse these children, you'll nurture them. And then naturally, as the mother, your maternal instincts kick in and you're innately the most active and engaged parent. And this is best case scenario still. Even if the father is one of these so-called unicorns in Blackistan, women are naturally more nurturing, loving, and doting. So you'll just naturally take more of the responsibility when it comes to raising and rearing children. You know, you'll be tasked with the primary burden of being the primary caregiver. And we know that raising kids, if you're a parent, it's an around the clock job. So moms don't get to clock in and clock out. You don't get lunch breaks. You don't get vacations. It is a gratifying job, but it's also a grueling, tedious, and exhausting job being a mother. So that's your 50, sis. That's your 50%. And the fact that we've allowed whack men in Blackistan to establish it as an expectation for you to pay half the bills on top of that, that is absolutely insane and ludicrous. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to unpack the fallacy of 50-50 today. So let's talk about it. And let me preface this by saying and being very clear. I encourage Black women to flourish in all aspects of their lives. So I am very vocal about my experience and how I flourish and how I'm highly educated and have become extremely successful in a leadership role in corporate America. So I encourage Black women to reach for the stars, financially, professionally, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Be successful, because that's what I did. So by no means am I discouraging you to improve yourself in that manner. I'm just saying don't do all that hard work and end up settling and dating a dusty like Black women like to do, who you out earn or who expects you to go 50-50 with him. Okay? Y'all hear me? So now that we got that out the way, I want to look at a few clips that really illustrates why expecting a woman to be in one of these so-called 50-50 relationships is flawed and it's problematic. So first, let's look at this post written by a multi-millionaire, a real high-value man that explains how expecting a woman to go half with you is problematic. So let's pull this up. And this actually is just a post from a multimillionaire who explains this, and I'll read the caption. So it says, multimillionaire man's advice on relationships. The definition of a power couple is not a man asking a woman to support him financially going 50-50. Dude, are you kidding me? Men are born to be breadwinners. It's our pride and responsibility as a man to provide and protect our wife and kids. Women, do not be ashamed of wanting to be with successful men. It's a man's duty to be successful, a man's honor. A power couple means a successful man being supported emotionally and socially by his woman. A woman who also has a life of her own, not asking money from a woman or not providing for her. If you're not able to provide for yourself and your woman, your job is to succeed at your work. Build yourself first, not dating and fooling around with women. Too many families are broken because men who are not ready are out there dating instead of working and succeeding. And this millionaire man's name is Grant Cardone. And this book is called The Definition of a Power Couple. Okay? So this is a true high value male's perspective, not a Dusty's perspective. He's saying, no, it's your duty as a man to protect and provide. And we talk about this a lot. The 3 Ps, a man is supposed to protect, provide, and problem solve. So yeah, a woman's 50% is being the emotional and moral support, birthing your damn children and holding down the fort while you go out and collect the resources. Asking Black women to do both is unreasonable and it's unacceptable. It is not okay. Asking Black women to earn the bacon, then come home and cook the bacon is not cool. Black women are being expected to wear the pants and the panties, and that's problematic. Okay, so I want to keep going, and I want to look at this clip where this woman really understands and analyzes how problematic this idea of 50-50 is. And I want to preface this by saying non-Black women have already gotten the memo about this. Black women really struggle with this. So let's look at what she has to say, because I think she really illustrates what I'm trying to explain to you all.
Ridiculous effects of the patriarchy is literally women paying 50-50.
Most men actually don't care about 50-50 except when it comes to money, because they don't care about 50-50 when it comes to the risks of pregnancy. They don't care about 50-50 when it comes to who has to carry a child for 9 months. They don't care about 50-50 when it comes to childbirth and labor. They don't care about 50-50 when it comes to raising children and household management. They don't care about 50-50 when it comes to cooking and cleaning. They don't care about 50-50 when it comes to the mental, emotional, and physiological changes a woman has to go through after childbirth and dealing with all their bullshit. They don't care about 50-50 when it comes to the wage gap. But they do care about 50-50 when it comes to paying for dinner or moving in together so he can ask you to pay 50% of the rent.
Our Asian sis is preaching on today, y'all. And I say this all the time. Whack men who talk about this 50-50 idea and who say, oh, all you giving is pussy. That's prostitution. You expect for me to fit the bill for everything and all you got to offer is sex? What else do you bring to the table? These men want the best of both worlds. They want it both ways. So they only want a traditional woman when it comes to you being submissive. And when it comes to you doing the household chores and you doing the cooking and the cleaning and you being the primary caregiver of the children. When it comes to those bills, though, they want you to pay half. Okay. Just like she says, they don't care about 50% when it comes to all of these supposedly traditional roles that you're supposed to play. They don't care about helping you with housework. They don't care about helping you change diapers. They don't care about helping you feed the children and cook and clean. So how does that make sense? So you want the relationship to be traditional when it benefits you. You know, when I'm this domesticated June Cleaver housewife, but when it comes to the man being the man and protecting, providing, and problem solving, then you want a modern woman who is Miss Corporate America, queen in the workplace, so she can help you pay half the bills. Y'all don't fall for this mess. So I want to keep going because I want to illustrate how even some of the nignogs understand this. So let's watch this next clip and then let's talk.
Have lesser choices. It's really not the woman's fault. They're just dealing with the residue for so many fatherless homes. Oh man, it's 50-50. It ain't 50-50. It requires a woman more money to dress, to take care of herself, to run the household. You're not really good at running the household. A woman knows virtually everything to really run that empire. I'm doing what I do. I protect, provide, and profess. 3 P's that a man show love. So if you're not providing for your woman, you're not protecting her, and you're not professing your love for her, what you doing? And until we start teaching this to the younger generation, they actually think that a girl supposed to pay for something.
Okay. So y'all know I think Steve Harvey is full of ish. I do not recommend him. But a broken clock is right twice a day, y'all. Okay. So he talks about how a woman's 50% is innately there. It's innately prevalent in a relationship. It's birthing, raising and rearing the children, taking care of the household, cleaning and cooking, holding down the fort while the man goes out and brings home the bacon. That's your 50, sis. So you bringing your 50 to the table right off the bat. The fact that you decide to risk your life giving birth to his kids, that is your 50%, y'all. So to expect you to work and pay half the bills on top of that is absolutely insane. And I hate that Black women have been fooled into allowing this to become the norm. Okay, so now that we've looked at some clips that really illustrate the points that I'm making in this video and really illustrate how this idea of 50-50 and women paying half the bills is innately flawed, I want to look at some examples of what it really looks like in these so-called 50-50 relationships in Blackistan. So this first one, I want to look at this TikTok where this couple is on 50-50. So poor Becky got to sneak her card to her man so he can pay for their food on a date. So let's watch this.
I do this for my son, I do this for my kid. I do this for my squad, I do this for my guy. I do this for my squad, I do this for my kid.
Okay, and if you're listening, what we see is this couple standing in line, and the caption says, "Sneaking my BF my card to pay." And so she's videoing herself, passing him her card on the low so he can pay for their food on a date. This is your 50-50. This is what y'all sign up for when y'all get in these 50-50 relationships with these dusties. And do y'all see what I mean? Like, if there was nothing wrong with women footing the bill and paying half the bills with men, then why are you so ashamed that she got to sneak you her card, Nignaw? Why you got to pretend like you paying? This is your 50-50 relationship, though. This is the typical dynamics of it. I've seen it happen where, women will pass their man the card because he too damn broke to pay for their date. Okay, so let's keep going. I want to look at this next example of a man who claims he makes 6 figures a year. And he's fine dating someone who makes significantly less, but he still wants her to pay half the bills. Child, so let's watch this and then we will chat.
Kwame, let's do it. What kind of woman are you looking for?
She gotta make money. I can't stand no broke woman.
What's broke to you? How much money she gotta make, Kwame?
60.
Okay, she gotta make at least 60.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Up to the 50, so.
Say what?
I make 150.
Okay, you make 150, so she gotta make at least 60.
Yes.
Okay. What else she gotta have, Kwame?
She can't look like a beast.
She can't look like a beast?
Yeah.
Okay. What else, Kwame?
Gotta have her own house, like I have mine. Gotta have her own car. Gotta pay her own bills. How to gold diggers.
She gotta have her own house, her own car, pay her own bills. A lot of gold. Okay. What else?
She 50-50. I'm tired of 80-20.
What's 50-50 to you? So she gotta pay the bills if she lives with you?
Yeah, she gotta help, of course.
But she gotta pay half?
Yeah, half, of course.
Why? You're the man.
And she's
you just say you made $150,000 and she makes $60,000. You want her to go half on your 150? They don't even make even to the plate.
It doesn't matter. She gotta at least have 60. At least that.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, let's say she has 60, you have 150. You still have more than her. So half is not her half. Your half is not her half.
But that's what I'm supposed to have. I'm supposed to have more than her, no matter what.
So
let's stop it right there. Do y'all see this mess? And Kendra is so shocked. She's taken aback. It's like, how you saying you make $150,000 a year? You're wanting to date someone who makes $60,000, but as a man, you still expect her to foot half the bills. This is that 50-50-ish that y'all be signing up for. And I pause the video right here, but if you go to listen to it, this is Kendra G's show, so feel free to check her out if you'd like to see this full video. But he proceeds to say that he wants a 25-year-old woman to do this. I don't know many 25-year-olds who make $60,000 a year, who are homeowners, who are car owners, and are willing to date old-ass dudes. It's like, this fool is old enough to be this girl's father, okay? And he expects a 20-year-old college-age girl to be willing to waste her femininity and beauty on him. And he can't even pay the bills. Y'all, it's like, sis, if you listening and you like older men and you still in Blackistan and you dating, if you dated a man that's twice your age, that's your 50%, sis. You shouldn't be working, period. He should be paying to get access to your youth. That's your 50. On top of that, he expects this girl to make $60,000. And I bet he still expects this 25-year-old to cook, clean, and to be this domesticated June Cleaver person that is also this corporate America queen, but 25 years old too. So she needs to be a 25-year-old Playboy bunny. Y'all, this is your 50-50. This is what y'all signing up for. This is what they expect when they say 50-50. That sounds more like 90-10 to me. Because I can't even say 90-10, 100-0. Because what the F do you get out the deal as a career-oriented woman in her 20s who's beautiful, who's domesticated, who is a corporate America person, who's working, dating Pop Pop, who makes you pay half the bills? To make it make sense.
Exes. Shout out to my exes.
Hey, y'all. It is Lexus Exodus, leader of the Black Women Exodus. If you didn't know already, Black women are beautiful. Black women are intelligent and incredible. Black women are phenomenal and make great wives and mothers.
I want to speak to your manager.
Black women should be respected and deserve to be loved.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Black women deserve to be treated like human beings at least. Listen, guys, if you're like me, you are so tired of your favorite Black female content creators getting harassed by the trolls, silenced on social media, and censored by YouTube. We work so hard to stand up for Black women, and although YouTube allows us to be regularly berated, ridiculed, and degraded by dusties every day on the platform, as soon as we say one word to clap back, we're threatened with channel violations and are told to be silent or we will have our platforms removed. The biased algorithms, inconsistently enforced policies, and persistent trolling on YouTube is unacceptable and needs to stop. If you agree, meet me over on my Patreon, where you will be able to access completely raw, unfiltered, exclusive Lexus Exodus content. You will be able to access uncut, uncensored, and ad-free content, 2 bonus videos a week, access to the private Discord community, and much, much more. So meet me over on the Patreon at patreon.com/LexusExodus. The link is also in the description below.
Shout out to my exes.
Really? Okay, so I want to keep going, and I want to look at this next example that a subby sent to me of an old Super Nanny episode that also shows you exactly what 50-50 really looks like in Blackistan. So let's watch this, and then we will chat.
Let's take a look and see what family we've got here. Hi, my name is Kathy Webb, and this is my husband Arthur. We have 3 small kids. Joseph, who is 6. Paige, who is 5, who has Down syndrome, and Madison, who is 2.5. We had children one after the other, and it just seems like our life has just gone haywire.
We have it. Thank you.
Joseph, stop, you're going to break her arm.
I am a management consultant, and my job involves traveling 50 weeks out of the year, leaving on Sunday mostly and returning on Friday. Kathy is also a professional, has a full-time job.
With Arthur being gone the entire week, I feel as if I'm a single mom. Hi, Daddy. Where's Daddy? And I feel like I'm just at my wit's end right now. I'm sorry, can you hold on one second?
This woman is worn out.
Paige is a special needs child.
Okay, so you see all she got on her plate. Let's keep going to about the 3-minute mark, because I want you guys to really see how hard this woman is muling and slaving and how little her spouse does.
As soon as I walked into the door, met the family, Arthur was like, bye.
I have to catch the landfill before it closes at 12.
Right, okay.
Okay.
All right, then.
All right, thanks. So bye, Daddy. See you later.
Bye now.
And there we were, me, Mum, and the kids. What happens for you at this time of the day?
Normally, I'm doing what I'm doing now, cleaning the kitchen or dressing the kids, or doing something like that.
Oh, I'll let you carry on there with those dishes.
Okay. Thank you. Madison.
I think he's got that remote stuck to his hand.
So do y'all see this? So the husband just leaves. As soon as the nanny walks in, he just leaves. And the mom is just left to slave, cook, clean, and take care of the kids while still maintaining a 9-to-5. So I want to fast forward to the 5-minute mark that illustrates and depicts the mom juggling, taking care of 3 children while still working. So let's watch this.
Madison, I need you to get down, okay? No. When I'm done, we can play. I'm not done yet. No. Maddie, go watch television, okay? No.
Because I want to watch television. They're bored of watching television. They probably watch it every day.
Maria, can you hold on 1 second, okay? Come out.
So, Kathy, what's it like on the weekends? Is Dad normally in and out, or is he around? Or
so he's probably asleep or watching television or something.
We spoke about it with him.
I work. I'm stressed, so it's as if he has downtime and I don't. So once I get example about that,
you don't think things are going to change?
We've talked about it, but nothing's going to
go about.
No.
So let's pause there. This is your 50-50, y'all. This is your 50-50. So we don't watch this woman wash dishes, wipe the tables. She's sitting here cleaning, still at the same time while working her corporate America job. Also while taking care of 3 children, including one with special needs. And this was ahead of its time. This show was released in 2006, and many people didn't have the capability to work from home back then. I personally wasn't allowed to work from home until 2017, so right before the pandemic. But now, since the pandemic has happened, this is many of y'all's reality who listen to me. Cleaning, cooking, tending to the children, being their primary caregiver, disciplining them while working from home, while slaving, while muling, just having to multitask and do everything. And guess what she tells the nanny that her husband does when he gets home? He sleeps. She says she don't get no breaks. Did that sound like 50-50 to you? That sounded a lot like 100-0 to me. Y'all, so let's keep going. I want to get into the 7-minute mark where this nanny just calls a thing, and then just calls out how lopsided and how unequal their so-called 50-50 partnership is.
We were going to send a search warrant out for you.
What? A search warrant?
Yeah, we were.
Whatever it is that I have to get done on the weekend to keep the household running and keep our lifestyle going, that's what I do.
You're at work from Monday to Friday.
Sunday.
From Sunday.
Night.
Must miss the family, huh?
Oh, yeah. Miss them a lot.
Yeah. I hadn't seen much of Arthur since he'd got home, so I checked in with Kathy as she was bathing the kids. Where's Dad, Mum?
Sleep. Yeah. And power hour nap turned into a 2-hour power nap, possibly 3, probably 4. We might not see him again tonight.
I found out that Arthur was having a power nap that was only meant to be an hour long. But 2 hours later, Kathy's still doing all the work, and he's still in bed.
Hey!
Do y'all see this ish? So this poor lady done risked her life to birth these 3 children. She's the only one rearing and raising them because the father is just disengaged. He in bed for 4 hours after getting off of work. She says she feels like a single mother. I don't know if y'all caught that at the beginning because she's the only one who is engaged and is actively raising those children. That is a full-time job in itself, raising children, let alone a special needs child. On top of that, she's cooking and cleaning and working a full-time job all damn day just so this nigga can go to sleep and take a 4-hour nap when he get off work. Are y'all listening to me? Do you see how crazy y'all sound when y'all be talking about y'all in a 50-50 relationship with these fools? And I know I'm probably hurting some feelings and stepping on some toes because I guarantee there's several of y'all who have gotten hoodwinked into buying this bullish too. It's like, I'll say it again. The fact that you're willing to risk your life to birth and to rear and to raise his big-headed ass kids, that's your 50%, sis. Now, if you decide to work because you want to, that's one thing, but you should never, ever, ever be forced to do that in order to foot half the bills in a relationship. I was very successful. I was highly educated. I was a flourishing, upwardly mobile professional prior to meeting my husband. We do not have any children. I've made it very clear if he wants me to birth his kids, I will not be working. Okay. And I also work very hard to keep my body right. So he gonna have to pay for a mommy makeover too. He knows that. Okay. This is your 50-50 though. This is what y'all be signing up for. Y'all bring home the bacon, then turn around and cook it. You expect it to cook, clean, wash his nigga's drawers, birth his kids, raise his children, and you expect it to swing from the chandelier in the bedroom and work a 9-to-5 on top of that. Y'all must be out y'all's damn mind. Okay. So we saw some examples of that. I want to keep going because although the concept of 50-50 is innately problematic, these relationships typically aren't even what whack men pretend like they want in the first place. Okay. And it's very common for Black women to partner with these fools that they out earn, outperform, and who they're forced to pay the majority of the bills with. So let's look at what's truly happening in these so-called 50-50 relationships. So let's watch this and then let's chat. And this is actually just captions. So I'm going to read this to you guys. So it's a woman in bed with her bonnet on. She's saying it's 2:40 a.m. I have to be up for work at 4:30 a.m. My husband is a stay-at-home parent while I work 60 plus hours a week to support us. He knows once I'm up, I cannot go back to sleep. Thank God tomorrow is only 8 hours, not my normal 16. And then she goes on to say, my husband woke me up at 1 a.m. yelling at our 4-year-old for still being up. But it is something my husband allows his 8, almost 9-year-old to do. Maybe if he didn't allow our 4-year-olds to sleep until noon, he would actually fall asleep at his bedtime. Child. Oh, we down bad, y'all. Black women are down bad. Y'all, so not only has she carried these children for 9 months, rearing and raising these children, now he's a stay-at-home mom while she's working 16-hour shifts. His dumbass can't even do that right. He can't even be a stay-at-home mom right. He can't even keep the baby asleep so she can be well rested enough to go out the next day to slave and mule for his ass. But this is what's typical. This is what I see. So it's not even like they're capable of footing half the bills. What I see very commonly in these relationships is these fools talking about 50-50 on bills, but they ain't even able to do that. Typically, it's a woman carrying the burden. Child, I can't. So let's keep going and look at this next example with another woman airing out her so-called 50-50 dusty, who's supposed to be going 50-50 on the bills, but he can't even do that. So let's watch this, and I'm going to make this a little bit bigger.
I'm the provider, and he's the stay-at-home parent. What don't he get? You don't pay him.
Stupid, bro.
So you don't stay at home all day? Did you go to work today? Did you go to work last week? Did you go to work the day before? Oh, okay. Shut the fuck up.
Didn't I pay this? Didn't I pay that? Didn't I pay that?
What you pay? What you pay? What you pay?
What I pay?
What you pay?
What you pay?
Rent.
You want to be
light
real?
bill.
What did you
phone
pay?
bill. Look, I'm naming for ass. I'm I'm naming shit out the ass. What are you talking about?
What
I pay?
What you buy on Christmas?
What I pay? Barbie.
Y'all, this is embarrassing, y'all. Please stop airing out your relationship problems online because you know as soon as they logged off, they was right back together. Child. But we hear the baby in the background. This woman, she's sitting here complaining. She done carried this man's child, risking her life birthing his big-headed ass babies. Again, we know the mortality rate for pregnant Black women is sky high. Here they are arguing over who paid the damn cell phone bill. But this is what y'all be signing up for when y'all entertain these dudes who be talking about 50-50. I've seen it often. And we know Black women are extremely educated. In fact, we are the highest educated groups of people in the country. We've been starting these successful businesses left and right. So we are out earning, outperforming, and outpacing our counterparts collectively. Yeah, we so damn race loyal and we refuse to be hypergamous and strategic and date all of our options. We want to settle with whack men and agree and sign up for this fallacy of 50-50. When in reality, oftentimes these women can't even get these men to do that. They can't even get these men to pay half the bills. This is your 50-50 dude, effeminate. And what ends up happening is a role reversal. So oftentimes, he'll sit at home like a pretty, pretty princess while you go out and provide and problem solve. Best case scenario, he do pay half the bill. So let's say he does actually pay 50% of the bills. That's best case scenario because you still expected to birth his big-headed ass babies, rear and raise them, cook and clean, be the primary caregiver. You expected to go out and earn the bacon, plus come home and cook it. You wearing the pants and the panties. Then still are expected to go out and mule and work a 9-to-5 and become Miss Corporate America Queen just to help his ass pay half the damn bills because he can't do it. Where'd they do that at? Y'all, do better, Black women. All right, that's all I got. Until next time, see you guys. Bye.
I don't give a fuck. Even if you think I should, bitch, nigga, I don't give.
Fellas, if y'all come across a red iPhone, can you please bring it to the sound stage? Red iPhone, appreciate it.